Hey guys, my name is Addie. I am a mama to 3 little girls if you are new here, and today I thought I would share with you my kind of after bedtime routine. So the kids, we just put the kids down, and this is like what my nights look like when I have no kids to take care of. So I thought I would share that with you, and I kind of came downstairs to film this part because I just put them to bed. They're not even like asleep yet, and so I didn't want them to hear me talking. But typically before I even come back downstairs from putting them to bed, I change my clothes. So I'm actually gonna go change my clothes real quick, and we'll go do that. As you can see, my sink is clean, the dishes are done. I do that before my kids even go to sleep. That's part of our after dinner routine and stuff. So I don't have to worry about cleaning up. I have already brushed my teeth and washed my face for the night, so I don't even have to do that later. That is just stuff we get done. I do that when the kids are doing that. So I already have that done. And so I'm gonna go change my clothes and meet you back here for my night routine. I'm all changed and in my comfies. I love my little Sleepy's PJs. Gotta throw those out there. And when I do this, when I get in my pajamas, I also just go ahead and pick out my clothes for the next day as well. So I like to work out in the morning, so I pick out those clothes, and that's one less thing I have to do or decision I have to make in the morning. When I come down, pretty much my focus is on doing something productive for me that is basically like a project I have. So sometimes that is prepping homeschooling, depending on the day for the next day. Sometimes it is editing YouTube videos. Today it happens to be working on a little course or podcast or something I have in the works, hopefully for you guys, like something that's going to help you guys. So that is what I'm working on tonight. And I will spend, roughly maybe 45 minutes to an hour on this, depending on the day. Dan also typically at this time goes and does his own thing. So he is doing work for the house, or he's doing something for a job that he has the next day, something in the basement in his workshop. So we kind of use together this time to be productive separately in our own endeavors, if that makes sense. When I am done with my productive time, I always try to move on to some sort of self-care. Tonight, that is doing my nails. I got this new nail dip kit for Christmas, and I have yet been able to try it out because we left for our trip right after Christmas. And then when I got back, I sliced my finger on accident, and I didn't want to do the dip until that was fully healed. So anyway, now we are finally getting to the point where I could try it, and I was so excited. I will definitely show you how it turns out, but I will say so far in just doing this voiceover, it's been, a little bit since I had it. I love it. I am getting excited to try it again. Hopefully I will do it a little bit better. But I will link this because it is so nice. Anyway, I do always try to add something self-care into my routine. This is the first time it's been nails in a while. I do facials sometimes. Sometimes it's a bath or some stretching, but something self-care definitely I like to add into my routine. A little hard to see, but I do really like how these turned out, even though I didn't do, 100% the best job. When I am done and Dan is done working in his upstairs, we like to take that time to just kind of connect with each other and come together because you cannot neglect your spouse. We just hang out for a little while. It's about 20 after 9 now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my pills. I have a whole regimen of things. I am in the process of just trying to clean up my body, get it really healthy. If you've been following me, we are, a few months past miscarrying, and I'm just trying to get my body in as good as health as possible so that if, and hopefully when, we conceive again, hopefully I can have that pregnancy with no issues. So I am doing all the things possible. So I have morning, noon, night, and I'll take my night pills now. And then typically I would fill my water bottle, but because of kind of everything going on in Ohio right now with the train derailment and the water uncertainty, we're doing bottled water at the moment. So I grabbed my water to go upstairs. And then I'm just gonna kind of relax in bed. So now that I'm up in bed, the first thing I do is my gratitude journal. I love this practice. It is just such a mindset changer, and it just completely changes the way you think. This is Mom's One Line a Day. It's a 5-year memory book basically, but I use it as like just writing something I was grateful for in the day. So that's basically what I use it for, and then I can look back. I have recommended this before. I will link it, but this is definitely something that I would recommend doing, is just finding time in your day to be grateful. It doesn't have to be at night. It could be morning for you, but I just really love this practice. So now at this point, like, it is still pretty wintry outside. I mean, we have nicer days right now, but it's still pretty cold, and so I'm just in the mood that I like to just cuddle and be under the covers and just, like, you know, be cozy at night. So this is like where I like to be, and I'll just spend pretty much the rest of my night either reading on my iPad. I use the Libby app and rent books from the library. So I'll do that. Right now I'm reading a Janet Ivanovich book, I think. And then I pretty much will do this, or some nights I'll watch a movie, and sometimes Dan will come up. It just like depends on what's going on, but I'm pretty much at the moment in bed cozy and reading or watching a movie until my light goes off. So I have over there a little lamp, and it is on a smart plug. So I have it set at 10:15. It turns off by itself every night, and that basically is my trigger that it's time for bed, time for lights out, say your prayers, and go to bed. So pretty much for the next, you know, almost hour, I have to watch a movie or a TV show or read. Tonight is going to be read, and yeah, that's my trigger. So I love that thing. I'll link the smart plugs I got. I got them actually because we had a Christmas tree in here this year, and I wanted a smart plug. It was hard to get around the tree. It's a flocked tree, and I didn't want to get my clothes dirty like every single time. So I got a smart plug, and I love it. It's been such a game changer for like getting to bed on time, and I have the ones downstairs on so that the lights turn on when I go down in the morning. It's great. But yeah, it's been a great trigger. So then once that goes off, I will pretty much, you know, go to bed. I say my prayers, and then I try to fall asleep. So that's my night. That's my after bedtime routine. I try to basically do something productive. I try to do something for self-care, and then I try to relax, which I guess is another self-care thing. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope this gave you some insight into what life looks like here. And if you want something in the future, let me know in the comments as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.